You have 4 months to make incredible progress, to focus, to lock in and achieve that goal. Hello gorgeous souls, and welcome back to another one of my YouTube videos. Thank you so much for joining me for another one of my videos today. So it is the first week of September. We're back. I have August off, so I'm back into filming mode in September. And I'm so excited to be hitting the reset button with you and sharing with you today how I powerfully reset the first week of September and how you can lock in and focus for the rest of the year. So from September the 1st to December the 31st, it is your time, your opportunity to lock in, focus, and home in to manifest your desires. So if you're ready to hit the reset button with me, you are in for a treat with this video. But if you're new here to my channel, then welcome. My name is Emma. I'm an award-winning life coach, 3 times best-selling manifestation author, law of attraction YouTuber here on my channel, and I'm the host of the #1 spirituality podcast on iTunes, Aligned Abundance. And here on my channel, I cover all things manifestation, law of attraction, spirituality, and self-help. So not only do I really hope you're going to enjoy this video, but the abundance of videos here on my channel over the last 10 years. So it is that time of year, once again, when we have back to school vibes, and even if you have children or not, you know, September always feels like the start of a new academic year. It feels like an energetic new year, and I always treat it as such because I feel it's a really powerful portal, especially as we're stepping into eclipse season from the 7th of September to the 21st of September. And we're also celebrating the autumn equinox on the 22nd of September as well. So we have such a catalyst of new beginnings this month. I really feel like starting September the 1st on a Monday, new month, Virgo season was so Virgo season coded. And we are in Virgo season right now, which is all about organization, practical, you know, your well-being, your rituals, your habits. So this is the perfect time to look at what you're committing to, look at what you're prioritizing for the rest of the year, and homing in and locking in on what you want to achieve by December the 31st. Now, with the autumn equinox on the 22nd of September, we naturally tend to look at this anyway. We look at what we want to manifest from now, the autumn equinox, until the winter solstice on the 21st of December. So there's naturally that kind of focus. But I feel like this year, and I've seen it go viral on TikTok as well and all the social media channels, that people are really like setting themselves this challenge of locking in and focusing for the rest of the year. And I want to challenge you, my wonderful community, to do that with me too. So I'm going to share with you today what I have done this week, first week of September, to really lock in and focus for the remainder of the year. So over the summer, I felt like after we got married, there was just such like a weird energy where everything felt a bit weird. I wasn't really sure about direction and focus, and everything just got a little bit chaotic, to be honest. And lots was falling away, lots was coming up to the surface, and there was lots of things to process as well. So I knew that coming back to work, because I take August off as a spiritual sabbatical every year, where I basically take time to, you know, focus on myself, self-development, and just enjoy summer. And this year was very different because there were lots of changes that happened, a lot of stressful situations. And for me, I was like, I'm not carrying this into September. Abso-freaking-lutely not. Like, I'm hitting that reset button, I'm wiping the slate clean, and we're entering into Q4 with such a different energy. And I felt that in my soul, and I felt that so strongly. And I know a lot of you in my manifestation membership community really felt this energy and calling from the universe too. So August the 31st, which was the day after my birthday, I literally was like fresh sheets, fresh jammies. I'm waking up on September the 1st in a completely new vibration, new energy, and I'm literally energetically, physically, spiritually, mentally, emotionally hitting that reset button, or that metaphorical reset button. If you have a button in your house, you definitely can physically do it to mark that act of hitting it. But what are the first things that I did? Well, the first thing that I did was start a new journal. I had so much fun mapping out my September goals in all the different areas of my life, personal life, work and career. And I really sat down and visioned what it was I wanted to hit the reset button on in September. By September the 30th, how did I want to feel? And what energy did I want to be in? So I sat down and set all my goals for the month. I did my cinnamon ritual where I blew cinnamon into my front door to welcome a new abundance, which is one of our firm favorites in the membership to do together each month. And I also started a new journal. So I'm not saying that you have to start a new journal to hit the reset button, but it energetically felt right for me to do that. And I know a lot of you also resonated with this as well. New season, new journal. Our journals can hold a lot of energy energy and a lot of emotions as we pour all of our soul into them. So if you're feeling that call to start afresh and get rid of maybe an old journal, maybe it's from an old season, an old identity, an old energy, now is the perfect time to do so. I also finished up the book I was reading that was taking me months to complete. So I like made the effort to sit down at home, and I was like, September the 1st is fresh energy. I need a new book, new energy, and all my autumnal books are coming in from September the 1st to read. So for me, it was like a total reset of like, I'm not doing what I was doing before. And I really took that action as well. It was a very actionable step of one, intending that I was not going to do the same things that I did in the summer or previously in the year. So I really caught myself and was like, okay, what bad habits was I doing? Where was I leaking energy? Where were there energy leaks in the business, for example, and in my life? And what am I saying no to now? So I really closed up those gaps. I really made sure that everything was feeling in alignment, and that took decisions from me, that took walking my talk, that took really like living that. Instead of just saying like, this is what I need to do, I was doing it at that point. So September the 1st was like, no more excuses, we were going in with this energy. And also what I did was look at my priorities for the rest of the year. My yoga practice was something that I've really fallen off the bandwagon with this year. I have had a consistent practice for literally 8 to 9 years. I adore it. It is the best thing ever. I love Yoga with Adriene. It's my favorite channel here on YouTube. And for me, it just felt really sad that I hadn't had the time over the summer to prioritize it, and just other things had taken priority and I needed to give my energy there. So for me, moving into autumn, September the 1st was that recommitment to myself, to my yoga practice, because I know how much it regulates my nervous system. I know how good I feel after doing it. And it was something that I really, really wanted to do again because I missed it so much. So for me, that looked like carving out the time and scheduling in the time to make it consistent and make it a habit once again. And that looked like making it accessible, making it easy for me, not kind of having to like force it into a busy day and just hope I was going to create the time for it, because I knew that that wasn't working. I put it in on a day I knew I could do it. I reminded myself of the reasons why that habit is so beneficial to me and what benefits I will reap from being consistent with it. And obviously I had the feeling of naturally missing it and wanting to do it as well. So when it comes to habits, when it comes to practices, the reason why people fall off the bandwagon and, you know, fall into a practice where they're forgetting to do it, or, you know, completely forgetting to do it, is because it's not consistent. It's because it's not sustainable. So making a habit consistent and sustainable for you is making it easy to fit into your life, not like kind of upheavaling everything, dysregulating yourself and being like, right, I'm going to change my whole morning practice, my whole routine. Like, that is the quickest way to fall off. So gradual, incremental, micro habits and changes create those bigger impacts and results in your life. So for me, it's really about small incremental changes that feel easy, feel accessible, and that I can stick to, so that I really do stick to it and see it through. So what I would really share with the September reset is not to just upheaval everything and just be like, right, I'm doing a whole new schedule, a whole new habits, whole new rituals, unless Virgo season is really calling you to do that. It can be quite hard to just strip everything away and have a completely new practice or a new routine. So definitely do it one step at a time, one change at a time, and you have the whole of September and beyond to, you know, add new things in, change things up. So it doesn't all have to be done right here, right now. So just do one thing at a time and make it feel good to the nervous system and good to you and your weekly schedule. But Virgo season is really encouraging us to look at our habits, look at our routines, look at our well-being, where we're supporting ourselves, where we're not. There's no coincidence I'm feeling that yoga practice really come up again for me, and it's something I really want to focus on for the rest of the year. But in terms of what we're locking into, so there's a trend going around at the moment of like this challenge of what you're locking into, and I really want to set that challenge with you. And one question I would love for you to journal upon with me now, you can pause the video to obviously take some time with this, is what is one thing I would love to have achieved by December the 31st? Is it being consistent with the yoga practice? Is it manifesting something? Is it feeling a certain thing within yourself or experiencing something within your life? There's so many different things that you could write down here, but I want you to just focus on that one thing. We're not looking at hundreds of manifestations or to-dos, just one thing. What is one thing that you would love to achieve by December the 31st? And from that is your challenge. That is what we are going to lock in with. Now, the reason why I share this is because I always tell people to go and look at the biggest domino effect goal or manifestation that will have the most impact on your life. A lot of the time we can feel overwhelmed because there's lots of things we want to achieve. There's lots of goals and lots of different things, and where do you even start with that? But I always say choose the one manifestational goal that is the domino effect, that will have the ripple effect on your life, that when you achieve or manifest it will automatically make your other goals or manifestations inevitable. So you might want to spend some time sitting and journaling on that and what is your domino goal, but that is the one you commit to. That is the one you lock in, focus in, and go all in on this autumn up until December the 31st. So don't just write the end of the year off as like, oh, it's nearly 2026, I'll try again next year. You have 4 months, 4 powerful months, and this eclipse season portal energy to help you, catapult you into that reality. You have 4 months to make incredible progress, to focus, to lock in and achieve that goal. So what I really want to share with you is actually simplify to amplify. This is one technique Marie Forleo has shared so much in her work over the years that I live by because of how powerful it is. It's not about how much you're doing, it's about that one thing that if you simplified would amplify everything in your life. It's that domino effect goal. It's that one thing that you really need to give your focus to, lock in and prioritize, that would change the game for you. And this is what this lock-in challenge is. So don't wait until January the 1st to just start again. If you locked in and focused in now, imagine where you would be by January the 1st and how you would be thanking your September the 1st self for focusing on this and giving it the attention it needs. It might be something small. I shared this in my manifestation membership this week and we had so many amazing different answers. Some were a yoga practice like me, some was their manifestation practice, some was health related, some was work related. There were all different answers here. So it's not about just saying, what's the biggest thing I can lock into? It might be the most smallest habit, the most smallest routine, or the smallest commitment to you, but it will have the most impact and the most impact on your life that will create this ripple effect in other areas as well. So this is your challenge. And once you've identified what you want to lock in with, and maybe there's some new beginning rituals you want to do. For me this week, I also cleansed my energy. I felt like I just needed that energetic reset in myself and my space. So even just maybe like a physical, spiritual declutter, or anything that you can do to really just reset the energy, wipe the slate clean. Are there things on your to-do list or things that you are still carrying into September that you need to let go of? Eclipse season is encouraging you to do this now, and this is what this reset is. It's stepping into a brand new abundant season with clear focus, clear intention, and clear energy. We're wiping the slate clean and we're entering in with clear energy, clear intention, clear focus, and clear direction and alignment. So I would love to know, what are you locking in on for the rest of the year? Comment it down below and affirm it, because that is your first step to committing and prioritizing that. And what I would really recommend as well is then starting like an action list of, okay, if my priority is my yoga practice for the rest of the year, and that's what I'm locking in on because it's going to have the most impact on every other area of my life, how can I make that inevitable? What steps or things would I have to do weekly, monthly to make this inevitable? Is it carving out the time to do it? Is it writing my why on a sticky note and having that somewhere I'm going to see it regularly to remind myself of why I'm locking in and focusing on this? Intention is amazing and it's the starting point, but it has to be followed by action. So if it would help you to create an actionable list of things to do to help bring this into fruition, then absolutely do that too. But if you are hitting the reset button, let me know in the comments how you are feeling. Are you feeling the eclipse energy build as we move towards September the 7th? Full moon eclipse in Pisces. But I'm so excited to see, by you locking in, prioritizing that one thing that you really want to achieve by the end of the year, where you will be and what magic will have manifested by December the 31st. And also let me know if you felt the call to reset this week. What have you done to reset the vibes, reset the energy? I would love to know in the comments. But one last thing I would love to share with you is how powerful intention is. All of these tips and tools that I've shared throughout this video, you might want to give a go, you might be feeling called to try, but it starts with intention. And for me, it is that physical intention that I set this week of universe, I am hitting the reset button. I choose the highest timeline in this situation for the highest good of all, and I am walking into this brand new abundant season of my life. Creating an affirmation like that, or just simply energetically pushing a button, imagine yourself pushing that reset button and wiping the slate clean, is such a powerful intention and really shows the universe that you are welcoming those new beginnings, that you are starting afresh, but you must take that first step. So lock in that goal, that manifestation, and see what magnetizes into your life. And speaking of intention, that is our topic in the manifestation membership this month. So if you are wanting to hit the reset button and have some accountability and some tools and guidance to take this further, then I will pop the link to my manifestation membership below and you can come and join us. The doors are open, and this month we're focusing on all things intention, and we're locking in and focusing with intention. So I'd love to welcome you into my membership community. But thank you so much, gorgeous souls, for watching this video. I really appreciate all your views and likes. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new here, because I would love to see you again soon. Don't forget to leave me a comment in the comments box down below, because I reply to them all. And don't forget, you can also join my free Law of Attraction support group over on Facebook, where you can join myself and other like-minded souls, where we talk all things Law of Attraction and spirituality. I hope you have an incredible week, whatever you're up to, and I'll see you all in my next video, which will be next week. Lots of love.